Hello. Hi, good evening. Buddy, nakamute ka. Good evening. Good evening sa mga Bellas. My gosh, ang dami-dami na natin, guys. Kamusta?
Ayan.
Kamusta? Ayan,
Hello.
can hear you.
Hi, buddy.
Nakikita ko pa yung stretching mo tapos walang sound.
At least kita niyo sa body language ko, di ba? Na-excited ako ngayong gabi. Hello, Bellas. Kita-kita ko yung comments. Miss na daw nila yung mga events natin. Ako din. Kaya nag-makeup talaga ako ng todo. Nakapang-madam ako tonight. Mag-hi naman kayo sa akin dyan. Hello.
Ayan, ang dami ng mga tao. Hello.
Hello. Medyo mahina pa rin, Yuli. Sorry. Next time, mag-i-invest na ako sa mic. You can hear me.
Yes, can hear you naman.
Sige, magmo-modulate na lang ako.
Ang dami ng tao. Hello, hello, hi Aya. Ang dami nang nagdi-dinner.
Natin.
Ang dami ng...
Ayan. Okay, let's show the comments. Patingin. Watching from Makati. Hi, Bianca. Oo nga, di ba, Ann? Hello. Okay.
Dami, ang saya-saya.
Ang saya. Oh. Ano na, guys? Nag-shopping na ba kayo? Umabot ba kayo sa first 100 shoppers on crazyaboutpaper.com? Salamat sa ating sponsor today para sa mga papremyo. And marami pa rin tayong promos. But before that, my buddy Chico and I are gonna play a game with you. Wala lang.
Warm up muna tayo. Warm up while waiting for the other Bellas to join us.
Sige. Ano ang pag-games natin today?
Ayan, maglalaro tayo ng... Ready na ba kayo? Ready na ba? Comment nga ng ready kung game na.
Game na, ganyan. Or ready to dare to dream, guys?
Ayan, si Dar, ready na.
Galing ka si Dar mag-multitask. Comments, dito sa likod.
I know. So guys, ganito yung game natin. We will play the... Ayan, the emoji game. So very simple lang guys yung game natin. As in, So may mga emojis kami ni ipapakita. Ang theme natin ay places in the Philippines. Okay? So meron kaming kasama sa back-end. Nandito si Dar, tsaka si Yuli sa back-end. So since guys, iba-iba ang ating internet connection, we will depend kung sino yung first na may tamang answer sa comment. Okay? Okay ba yun?
Nagets ba? Marunong pa kayo magturo ng emoji game? Let us know, Ready na. Si Marla, ready na. Si Alisa, ready na. Okay. Ready with your comment?
Okay, ready na for our first location? Sorry,
Okay.
buddy, go.
Anong category? Tao,
Category
hayop?
natin ay places in the Philippines. Mamamasyal muna tayo bago tayo magkwentuhan.
Pasyal.
Correct.
Yan, ready na sila. Game.
Ayan, okay. For our first... Wait lang.
Ay, ang premyo pala natin, we are giving away a Senka Perfect Whip and 2 Silky Girl Matte Lipsticks for this game. So, the first to comment for each correct answer gets a prize. Tama, buddy?
Yes. Tapos later, pag nakita niyo yung name niyo sa screen, when we call your name, so lalabas yan yung name niyo, please screenshot. Tapos we will flash a link later where you will send your screenshot and your details para we can send your prizes. Okay?
Don't forget to give StreamYard permission so that we can see your name, ha? Hindi yung nakalabas Facebook
Facebook
user.
user. Masyado kayong madami kung Facebook user.
Oo nga.
Okay, are we ready? Buddy, ready ka na ba mamasyal with me?
Yes! Always!
Yes, okay. Game question. Aba, happy. Ayan. Ang daming game na game. Okay. For our destination number 1.
Kitty, ang clue places around the Philippines. Ten.
Alam ko yung music, kanya-kanya na lang.
Ayan! Pumapasok
Ayan,
na.
ang dami.
Magagaling.
Okay, game. The correct answer is Tagaytay. Okay?
Mabog sa comments. Tagaytay, tara na! Tagaytay!
Parang gusto nila ako isama sa Tagaytay lahat. Okay? Our winner is si
Marla. Tama ba? Siya ba ang nauna?
Yes, si Marla. Kinukuha ko lang kanyang surname. Baka, unless isa lang naman ng Marla na lumabas.
Yes, Princess. We can see your comment. Don't you worry. Nauna, mas mabilis lang ata mag-send si Marla.
Ayan, i-flash natin ang pangalan ni Marla together with the right answer.
Marla Nila Relon, congratulations. You are our Buena Mano winner for our very first game for this year's You Got This Dare to Dream. Okay.
Okay, next tayo. Next.
9 more chances for winning.
9 more. Okay, next destination. Guys, ang dali lang nito. Oh.
Tan. Ayun! Okay, the correct answer is
Batangas. Ayan.
Ilang ng Tagaytay?
Paano na pala tayo pala? So, ang winner natin this round si Shane Mansilla. Ayan. Shane, please don't forget to screenshot para attachment to your form later. Ayan. May nagko-comment, nagtatanong, can you see my comment? Facebook user po yung lumalabas, so please allow StreamYard. Okay. Next, destination. Ito medyo ano siya. Yung mga tinanong ko, nagalit sa akin. Joke.
Ten.
Uy, ang galing! May nakahula! See, guys, hindi imposible yung question ko.
The correct answer is
Bacolod.
Bacolod. Ang ganda ng emoji, buddy. And our first commenter who got that it is Bacolod is Quezon City.
Paano naging Quezon City? Hindi ko alam. Si Liza Peñaranda Concepcion. Ayan, Liza, same as kanina, please don't forget to screenshot.
Congratulations. Okay.
Yes, okay. Game. Next. Saan tayo pupunta next, buddy? Ito, madali lang to, guys.
Mas malayo-layo na to. Go! Yes, go!
Go na, go! Biglang sumabog yung sagot. Correct answer is Capiz. Ayan, si Rihanna Ramos ang ating winner.
Ayan, congratulations, Rihanna. Guys, marami kayong kakompetensya because we are broadcasted live across all of our channels and platforms, as in we are live on the Beldiger Power Planner page, on Crazy About Papers page, on our Facebook groups, and on YouTube. Saan pa ba? Sobrang dami.
We're also streaming sa Kumu account natin, buddy. So, 'di ba? Talagang level up tayo this year. O yan. O game, nakapag-stretch na ba? Stretch na? Okay? Next question. Nandito yung isa sa mga speakers natin tonight.
One of our speakers will be broadcasting this place tonight. Ayan, meron na.
Ayan. Okay, our correct answer is Cebu. Okay?
Cebu.
Sorry na, wala akong i-hate. Ayan. Winner natin si Rosa Fontelera Yong. Yay!
Amazing. Okay, we are halfway there. 5 more chances of winning a Senka Perfect Whip and 2 Silky Girl Matte Lipsticks. Come on, guys.
Okay, next location.
Ang bibilis. Oo nga.
Ang bibilis ng mga tao, can I just say?
Go!
Go na! Go, go, go!
Ay, di nila magets.
Hala. Meron. The correct answer is Quirino.
Galing. Trivino.
Ayan, si Micaela Ravana. Don't forget to screenshot, guys. Next location natin, buddy. Sorry, wala akong magawa sa emoticon. Pag pinihit ko, yung smiley naman yung mababarel. So, namili lang ako kung saan siya itututok. So. Okay. The answer is vegan.
Dan. Pa-north naman tayo.
Ayan. Uy, isa sa mga favorite kong places to. Nagbanding kami ng family ko dito dati.
Gusto ko dyan.
Correct. Sarap ng pagkain. Nasa street, yung mga empanada nila, diba?
At saka yung mga white rocks, ang ganda-ganda doon.
Correct.
Instagrammable. Pagod.
Oo, sa pagod. Pwede kong ikot-ikot eh. Ayan. So, si Lane Pangilinan. Okay? Okay pa tayo, guys? Okay pa?
Okay, last 3.
Last three.
Ay, dito rin maganda rin dito.
Ay, nasagot yung sagot. Sumobra yung pindot. Ayan.
Kung mabilis kayo magbasa.
Ayan. Next is...
Parang si Sarah.
Ayan. Okay? The answer is Karamoan.
Galing!
Sinasound niyo ba siya? Ang tagal din nahulaan ng mga tao tong mu.
Harmuan.
Ayan. Okay. Nasa last destination na tayo. Tama ba? Oo, last na. Second to the last. Guys, madali lang to.
Balik tayo sa South. Ayan!
The answer is Chocolate Hills.
Else. Congratulations, guys. Zenet. Tama.
Yes. Don't forget to screenshot, guys. I'll flash the link later kung saan nyo isi-send yung mga screenshot and your details. Okay. Last question. Tama ba? Last na to.
Dali!
Yan.
Guys.
Gusto ko yung mga sagot parang wala, tapos biglang lumalabas ng ganun.
Sabi, ano nangyari? Ayan na. The correct answer is...
Antique. Yun. As in, nagbablank yung screen ko dito, tapos siya sasabog ng maraming answers. The winner for this question is si Lou Ramos. Ayan. Please screenshot. I think I'm done. Ayan. Great job, guys.
Congratulations to our winners. So don't worry, tomorrow marami pa tayong games. Every day this week, may pag-games kami ni Buddy sa inyo. Okay.
Ayan, guys. Please send your screenshots and details sa form being flashed below. Yan.
Okay, so buddy, are you gonna go backstage now?
Oo, mamamasyal muna ako, buddy.
Oo nga.
Tutuloy ko na tong biyahe ko, buddy.
All 400 plus of our Bellas kasama ko tonight, and later I will be joined by our lovely guests. Thanks,
Okay.
Chico.
Thank you, buddy.
Okay, again, good evening, Bellas, and congratulations to all our game winners a while ago. Welcome to the You Got This Dare to Dream Celebrate Love Day 1. Day 1 pa lang, and we have lots of games, lots of prizes, and of course, lots of meaningful conversations. But first, okay, I just want to remind you that we have the biggest sale ongoing and lots of promos available when you buy from crazyaboutpaper.com. So for example, first and foremost, if you buy any of the 2023 planners this week, okay, throughout the You Got This Summit from September 26, that's today, until September 30 on Friday, okay, bago namin ilagay sa regular prices, okay, all of the planners are discounted as much as 15 to 17% off ata ang presyo ng planners ngayon. So shop your planners now. Now, if, for example, you order this week during the YGT with a minimum spend of 1,999 pesos, you can get free shipping that's valued at 100 pesos. You just have to use the code FREESHIPYGT. Okay? Ipa-flash namin yun just to remind you. Remember the Shopify backend, you can only put in one coupon. So, mamili na lang kayo kung anong mas sulit para sa inyo sa mga promo namin. Ayan, dito ako. Okay, another promo. If, for example, you've already purchased a planner and then you want to add the PVC cover, okay? For only 99 pesos, okay? 99 pesos na lang yung PVC cover. Just use the code PVC99, okay? So if you want the PVC to go with your planners para gawin siyang COVID-proof, para madali siyang linisan, lalo na yung leather, di ba? Medyo nadudumihan kapag madumi yung kamay. Okay, so get the PVC covers. Sobrang sulit yon, 99 pesos na lang siya with PVC99 code. Okay, now, for those who love the BDJ disc-bound planner, okay, di ba yun yung, meron ako nun nakikita nyo ba? Andun. Okay, yung disc-bound planner, if for example, that's the one that you get. Okay, di ba sometimes you want to customize, papalitan nyo to the metal or to another gold plastic, yung ano tawag doon, the discs that go with it, okay? You can add in the metal gold discs that's originally priced for 680 for only 350 pesos. O di ba, mag-upgrade ka na mas nakakasosyal. And then, if you just want another set of the plastic gold discs to add to that, para sometimes maybe you can change it up, okay? The plastic discs were originally priced at 300, 200 na lang siya. Okay? So, just add that to your disc-bound purchase. Okay. For those who were not able to get the Dare to Dream kits, you remember the ones na may mga calendar, na may ilaw, or yung may mga bags, yung may mga tumblers. Okay. If you want to get any of those items, add it to your planner. So choose any planner, and pair it with a merch from our Dare to Dream kit. So these are the macrames, the acrylic calendar, the tumbler, maybe the workbook, the prompt cards, the essentials notebooks, the Quest Holo Medium, for a total savings ranging from 149 to as much as 349. O, diba? That's really an awesome pair to get. So you can also get that. And then, kung kunwari may kaibigan kayo na gusto nyo regaluhan ng planner, okay? So you have to give, if you want to gift, okay, the gift of dreaming again or planning, you can buy 2 planners. Or kung kayo lang talaga yung taong kagaya namin na may isang planner para sa ganito, may isang planner para sa to-do list, isang planner para sa diary, you can get 2 planners Okay? And then get a free anniversary notebook pa. So just plug in the discount code coupon free NTBK upon checkout. Okay, okay? Meron pa, meron pa. And then, if two is not enough, if two planners is not enough, we have a bundle of 3 promo. Okay, so you can choose any 3 from our BDJ Classic, Limited Ed, BDJ Limited Ed, the Focus Journal, the Nagi Journal, or the Everything is Possible Journal for only 1,599 for all 3. But if you want it customized, 1,799 siya. Okay? So just go to our collections page. You will see all of these bundles and promos and packages available there. So you can get as much as just 1 planner or as much as 3 or the ones with the merch, with the PVC. Ang sobrang saya. So this is the biggest sale. Please do not miss it. Okay? And ito na yung mga hinihintay ng mga nasa live because we have a promo code exclusively available only during the lives. Ready na kayo? Ready na? Gusto nyo na marinig yung promo code? Ready na yung mga carts nyo sa crazyaboutpaper.com? Okay, so during the lives only, buy now and get 1 free. So for today, we are highlighting the Focus Journal. Just use the code BOGO Focus 2023. I repeat, only during the lives. Buy 1, get 1 free. If you use the code BOGO Focus 2023, this promo is valid during the live only. So hanggang alas 9 lang ngayong gabi for the first 20 buyers only. Okay? So yung mga nasa cart na yung Focus Buy 1, Take 1, BOGO Focus 2023, available only during this live until 9 p.m. Alright, yes, D, that is right. We really have awesome promos and deals. Correct, correct. Ayan, so this is the biggest and the only sale that we have this year. So this is your chance to buy your holiday presents, your planners for next year. Okay, so I really hope you grab this opportunity. And if you signed up for this week's YGT from our social media, and then crossing your fingers to win a free planner of your choice, just stay tuned. We will announce 1 winner every day through the You Got This Summit at the end of the show. Okay, so you have to be watching live to qualify for the free planner, okay? And then, if you also answered the question, what's stopping you from achieving your goals survey? Do you remember that? Okay, so if you also answered that question in that survey, cross your fingers because you wanted to win naman a Dare to Dream kit. Okay, we will also announce the winner for the Dare to Love kit after the show. Okay? Ayan. And then, as usual, we also, of course, have the best takeaway comments during the live. We have a top badger award for the most engaged during the live, the top sharer. So don't forget to share this live to your friends in your pages, in your personal page. I-link ninyo yung live natin tonight, okay? Please make sure that you share the live in public so that we can see and you can qualify for the top sharer award. Okay? Okay? So, without further ado, next may ganon, okay? We are happy to show you the 2023 collection. So, guys, ito na yung pinaka-iintay ninyo. We'd like to show you our 2023 planners. Take it away, backstage.
I am speaks of me, here, right now. Yet it also whispers of where I began and how far I have come. I am is an expression of who I am becoming and where I am headed to. I am is a declaration of me, The 2023 Beldager Power Planner comes in 4 beautiful designs to suit your personality and packed with introspective monthly worksheets and pages inspired by the beautiful traits of each month's featured birth flower, 68 coupons from food, fashion, lifestyle, and essential care brands. The vertical weekly layout, monthly calendars, and special pages on creamy 100 GSM FS certified paper is now fountain pen and watercolor friendly. Take note of appointments, ideas, and be inspired to dream and plan for a life full of joy as BDJ guides you on how to set goals and journal your desires. Explore and express who you are as you see yourself clearly, beautifully with your BDJ Power Planner.
Okay! BDJ lang mapapakita natin? Meron...
The 2023 Navi Journal honors your life's journeys, even the roadblocks, detours, and celebrates your highways by paying tribute to the image of the wheel. Showcasing the world's most memorable bike treks, train rides, and road trips, every monthly divider takes you on a breathtaking scenic road. As the world emerges from the shadows of the pandemic, Navi rekindles the flame of wanderlust within you and revs up your engine to seek out the roads less traveled. This handsome brown leather-covered journal not only comes with coupons from food and lifestyle brands, it now comes undated, so you can start on any month, any week, and journal or plan on creamy fountain pen and watercolor-friendly FS certified paper. Every winding road you take, just like your life journeys, potholes, and detours, the Navi Journal will be your guide, so you can set your goals and ride past the challenges along your way. This is your sign to take the ride of your life. A new year comes with a promise of new dreams. This 2023, the Everything is Possible journey is coming into alignment by tuning inwards and outwards. Each month of this year's Everything is Possible journal is embedded with music found in nature, tuned to 432 Hz sounds, a well-balanced frequency that provides great clarity that you can meditate on and help tune into your inner balance, ground yourself in your reality, and manifest your goals and plan for the many possibilities in your life this year. The EIP's Forest Stewardship Certified Creamy Paper is now fountain pen and watercolor friendly too. EIP's vertical weekly layout, monthly calendars, and special pages allow you space to take note of appointments, ideas, and inspire you to align to your most balanced frequency by walking you through your vision, help track your habits, practice gratitude, guide you on how to set goals, and journal your life's abundant opportunities. Listen and allow life to happen for you. The dragon's eye stands for the balance of love, power, and wisdom, an equilibrium in your life when you make the right choices. This 2023, the Focus Journal invites you to center, choose, commit, by walking you through your vision, guide you on how to set goals, and journal from your grounded center, help track your habits, practice gratitude, and so much more. Its monthly calendars and grid weekly layout give you space to plan, journal, or simply focus on small tasks or big projects. It also comes with a back pocket to keep everything in one place. With dedicated pages for monthly check-ins and journaling prompts, the Focus Journal also features crisp, high-quality, fountain pen-friendly FS certified paper. Take note of appointments, ideas, and be inspired to choose and commit to what matters most. Because life is full of choices, and finding inner peace is a personal choice. Power comes in all sizes. The 2023 Petite Planner is your pocket-sized, powerful companion. With 2 hard-to-miss designs to choose from, this planner packs a lot for its carry anywhere, anytime size. Used as a handy daily, weekly, and monthly scheduling tool, its PVC cover comes with a zipper and pockets to put in important notes, cards, or money. Just like our signature planners, set your year's vision with journaling, planning, and goal-setting guides, and easily create a gratitude practice and track your habits on the go. You can easily pull out your Petite Planner to plan for the small stuff and dream for the big things on the Petite Planner. Unleash your power. Give yourself the gift of a fresh, clean start. The Essentials Planner is a must-have whether you're a minimalist or a maximalist. The classic and elegant gold stamping on its matte black craft cover and creamy dotted inside pages is the perfect backdrop for your gratitude lists, vision setting, year-long planning, schedule in your monthly appointments, weekly to-do lists, and daily tasks. Journal and plan with your Essentials Planner. Pour your heart out and create scrapbooks like a diary. Create bullet lists, grids for your projects, or maybe horizontal schedules just the way you want to. Your style, your way. It truly will be your most essential planner.
Ayan! I am so happy to see the comments that you love the new upgrades, that it's fountain pen friendly now. Isn't it so exciting ito ng planners, di ba? Ayan, guys. Okay, so while you're shopping on crazyaboutpaper.com, don't forget, okay, all the promos are on crazyaboutpaper.com. Okay, the only promos or discounts available on shop.ilovebdj.com are for the individual planners. All the promos and coupon codes we mentioned are on Crazy About Paper. Okay, and then to qualify for the BOGO, you have to add 2 focus journals in your cart na agad. Okay, kasi kunwari isa lang, pag nilagay niyo yung code, tas isa lang, hindi siya mag-a-apply. Okay, so add in the 2 focus journals, as in 2 pieces, tas malilibre na yung isa when you put in the code BOGO Focus 2023. Ayan, okay? So tonight, we dare to love. We celebrate love. Okay, and we have invited a lot, okay, of fabulous guests. Okay, and then I am very happy to have on stage with me. Okay, ladies first. Okay, ladies first. Pwede na, game na yung ladies ko. Okay, our first guest is a very familiar, pretty face to you, Bellas. An environmentalist, mental health advocate, scuba diver, photographer, and public speaker. She is the co-founder and head of content of mental health organization MindNation and communications lead for environmental and human welfare nonprofit Cora. Ladies, clap your hands for Miss Kat Trivino. Hi, Kat!
Hi!
Ayan, ready
Can you
na
hear
tayo.
me?
Nice to have you on a Monday for a change.
Oo nga. Hi, everyone. Hello. Thanks for having me here.
Okay, next up, a certified life coach and a mental health advocate. Our second speaker has also been a broadcast journalist for more than 10 years, reporting on some of the country's biggest news events. He is passionate about featuring inspiring stories of Filipinos through the different platforms of his media company, CNN Philippines. Please give a round of applause to Mr. Rex Remitio.
Hi, Jazz. Yeah. Hi, Kat. Thanks for having me here, no? So, nasa Singapore ako ngayon. So, buti na lang kasi mas malakas yung signal, mas malakas yung internet.
Oo nga, thank you so much, Sir Rex, for including us in your schedule tonight. Okay, to join Kat and Rex, our third guest is an old friend of mine, a drummer, a fitness coach, and a motorcycle vlogger known by the handle Gaki Moto. In college, Gaki medyo matagal na yun. She and her friends formed the local indie band Flying Epis. Today, she's a successful moto vlogger with over 70,000 subscribers and over 1 million views. Gaki is the kind of woman who inspires little girls to think twice about becoming princesses. Ayan, she set up the Litas Manila, a group that aims to connect women riders with other women to ride with and talk about shops that are brave enough to carry women's motorcycle gear. Her dream is to turn the Litas into one big community, parang tayo, the Bellas, a place where women riders can look out for one another. Bellas, please give a warm BDJ welcome to our BDJ Virgin, Gaki Azurin!
Woohoo! Hey, good evening.
Hi, Gaki. So nice to have you here with me.
Yeah.
Ayan. Meet Kat and meet Rex. This is Gaki.
Hi. Hello.
Ayan, our last, but of course not the least of our fun group for our very first You Got This kickoff is a learning consultant and facilitator who has addressed thousands of people through his workshops and talks on TV, radio, online, or in person. His work on transformational coaching has empowered people and organizations embody their best selves and illuminated lives with insight and inspiration. Inspiring people to choose love. O diba, saktong-sakto sa topic natin tonight. Please welcome with hearts and kisses, Mr. Eric Cruz. Hi,
Hello
Eric.
everyone, mabuhay. Coming in from Cebu, I hope everyone in Luzon is safe. Nice to be with you guys. Thank you.
Ayan. So we have a lot of things to talk about. But first, i-warm up muna natin tong panel conversation na to before we dive into all the talk about love. Okay? So we're gonna play a game with the speakers. And then, Bellas, we can join in. Type din kayo ng sagot ninyo para fun. Okay? Let's go. Paano ba? So, Kat first, and then Rex, Gaki, and then Eric. Okay? So, magpa-fast talk tayo. I will just give maybe a few questions or maybe something that you need to complete a sentence. Tapos, sunod-sunod. Are you ready, Kat?
No. Go ahead.
Yan! Okay? Ready? Ano, Bellas? Are you ready to do the fast talk with our speakers tonight? Ayan, excited na daw sila to learn from you guys. Okay, first, you got this, dare to dream. Simplihan lang natin. What is your worst nightmare?
I start, diba? Okay. To be unstable. That's my
Oo nga.
worst nightmare.
Eric. Ay, tama. Rex pala. Sorry. Rex.
Okay, sa akin yung pasukin ng magnanakaw yung bahay ko.
Scary. Gaki, ikaw.
Snakes. Yung parang The Craft. Yeah.
Oo nga. Eric, how about you?
Snakes din sana, pero I'd say die alone and lonely.
Oh, shucks. Oo nga. Okay. Next. Nung bata ka, ano yung gusto mo maging ka?
Architect.
Okay, Rex.
Presidente ng Pilipinas.
Wow. Me, I wanted to be a spy.
Oh, CIA.
Parang James Bond. Yeah.
Cool.
Eric.
Yeah, ako, marami. Pero what I remember now is to be an Olympic athlete. Diba? Olympian.
Max, okay. This Thursday, meron kami mga Olympians na i-feature. Max, sige. Sana makilala mo sila. Ayan, next. What is your weirdest panaginip ka?
Weirdest panaginip? I had kids. Hindi naman siya weird, but like where I am now, if you guys know me, I had kids. That's my weirdest.
Rex, ikaw.
Ako naman, nakikipagbarilan ako sa gitna ng desert. Tapos, hindi ko alam kung ano yung nangyari sa akin next.
Bakit kaya ganun yung subconscious natin, ano? Ikaw, Gaki.
Actually, last week lang, I had a dream na Khloe Kardashian was my girlfriend.
Ikaw.
Ako naman, ang weird sa akin yung napapanaginipan yung place even before I go there. Tapos eventually, makikita ko siya. Tapos parang, oh, this was in my dream. Ganon. Weird.
Deja vu, parang.
Deja vu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oo nga, weird nga yun. Okay. Eto naman, what is your wildest dream?
I had kids. Yun pa din. Parang, ano ba yung wildest? Yeah, I guess it's that. It's really being in a completely different, a parallel universe. Para siyang yung Marvel movie.
Okay. How about you, Rex?
Okay, yung hindi X-rated kasi wildest dream. Hindi X-rated, yung tumalon ako sa napakataas na bundok tapos yun, tumalon na ako hanggang sa bangin.
Okay, ang dangerous ng mga panaginip mo, Rex. Bakit ganon?
In what sense? Joke lang.
Gaki, ikaw.
Me naman last week also, I dreamt naman na Rose from Blackpink was my girlfriend and I was showing her my normal life. Encouraging her to go to the mall lang, ganon.
So,
So
while
weird.
Rose, weird kapag si Kardashian.
Yeah.
Okay, Eric.
Ako, without malice, nasa snake pit. Super crazy. Takot ako sa snakes eh. So,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Eto, medyo i-jog lang natin yung memory. Sa maulang gabi kagabi, what was your panaginip last night?
Last night, parang I woke up, I had abs. yun yung panaginip ko. Sabi, oh wow! That morning, nawala siya.
Correct, sa gabi.
Ako kagabi wala, pero the latest, yung salsa namin nila Dar and Dokes. Dar is the resident Bella Stellar whatever, diba? And Dokes is the husband yun. So yung salsa, nagsalsa kasi kami nung Friday. So I usually napapanaginipan ko kung ano yung nagawa ko prior. Yun.
So si Rex yung past na panaginipan, si Eric future.
What happened in the day usually?
How about you, Gaki, kagabi?
Last night, actually, I didn't have a dream, or I don't remember it, but maybe the most recent talaga was the Blackpink thing. Yun lang.
Sige. Okay. Eric.
Ako, napanaginipan ko na nasa Singapore daw kami ng partner ko. Yung pala kasi, si Rex sa Singapore pala.
Tara!
Oo, punta kami dyan, sunod kami.
Premonition yun, Eric. Okay, last na for our fast talk. Do you dream in black and white or colored ka?
Colored. It seems too real most of the time.
Okay.
Kaya pagising ko parang,
Oo nga, ang vivid nun. How about you, Rex?
Medyo parang scientific yung tanong, no? Baka may analysis to mamaya. Black and white. Pero minsan naman colored, pero minsan lang.
Okay, Gaki?
Mine's always colored. Na it feels nga like it's a real, like I'm in a multiverse.
Okay, and Eric?
Ako full color.
Okay. Ayan, sige. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing your dreams. Because here in BTJ, we really dare our community to dream. Okay? And tonight, specifically, one of the things that we know that we always dream about is to be loved. Diba? And to love. And then, in your dreams, parang it's either things that the people that you love, or what, or an idea of what you want to love, or fear. Okay, so well, you want to be motivated by the things we love instead of the things that we fear. Okay, so do you agree? Diba? I wanted to ask Rex first. Yung iintrigahin ko muna si Rex.
Game,
Along this,
sige.
when you think of the word love, what is the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, nung bata ako, nung hindi pa ako masyadong self-aware, feeling ko yung love is just a feeling, it's so cheesy, pero eventually I learned na it's about supporting the highest good of others or the other person, pero including yourself, no? So, ika nga, di ba? Giving love from the cup, not from, giving love from the saucer, not from the cup, di ba? Kasi you cannot give what you don't have. So, akala ko kasi dati, parang love, lahat ibibigay ko, yung lahat sa iba, sa kanya, kahit wala nang matira sa akin. So, parang sa teleserye lang, di ba, o kanta, kunin mo na ang lahat sa akin, wag lang ang aking mahal. So, which presupposes na kahit walang matira sa akin, basta yung mahal ko matira, okay lang. Pero the question is, does that serve the highest good of the other person? Maybe, pero how about my highest good? And of course, one more thing, di ba? Parang sineserve lang niya yung ego need ng person to look good. Kasi puro pagmamahal ako, puro palabas ako, pero walang paloob, di ba? Paano naman ako? Paano pag in the end maubos ako? So, again, at the end of the day, the key is just about, putting myself into the equation kapag nagmahal ako. So that's what I think when I think about love.
I'm curious, sorry, intrigahin ko muna si Rex, guys, Intriga talaga yun. When you put yourself in that equation, Rex, how do you express your love? How exactly?
Well, that's a good question, no? Pero especially by embracing commitment through consistency. Kasi, di ba, may iba sa una lang nagko-commit, pero when the going gets tough, ayaw na. Kapag marami ng challenges, ayaw na. Kapag nakahanap ng mas maganda o mas gwapo, lilipat na, di ba? Commitment is about whatever happens as long as you choose each other, kahit anong pagsubok pa o kahit may dumating pang sabihin na nating mas gwapo, mas maganda, o kahit anong hamon pa, pipiliin nyo pa rin yung isa't isa. Diba nga? Parang sa araw-araw, pipiliin at pipiliin nyo ang isa't isa.
So, you mentioned about being fully committed, diba, Rex? But in your experience ba, has this way of loving been rejected na? In your experience, what did you do to, kumbaga parang, deal with that rejection?
Oo naman. Baka nga nanonood yung fiancé ko ngayon. Hi, Mom T. So, kasi nung naligaw ako sa kanya, mga 1 year niya akong hindi pinapansin ng maayos. Kumbaga, papapansin lang ako, pero ano ko sa kanya parang, di ba may laro na 3 pics, 1 word. So, sa kanya, 3 days, 1 word lang ako. So, as in, re-reply niya ako after 3 days, tapos 1 word lang, minsan yes or no, kung hindi scene zone, di ba? Siyempre, may times na naiinis ako, masakit sa ego. Siyempre, di ba, lalo na Leo ako. So, alam ni Darian, my fellow Leo, no? If you're watching Dar. Ayun. So, there were many times na I wanted to give up, pero I asked myself, kung mahal ko talaga siya, bakit ako naiinis kung hindi niya ako re-replyan? Kumbaga, am I coming from love or am I coming from the ego need to look good, the ego need to be validated? And given this awareness, nung later on na-realize ko siya, so parang I ask myself, what do I need to be? So that whatever happens, pansinin man niya ako o hindi, hindi ako maiinis. Kumbaga, kahit tamaan man yung ego ko, kaya ko siyang i-manage. So, I found out that the answer is to love unconditionally. Pero mamahalin mo pa rin yung sarili mo in that aspect. So, there's that balancing pa rin, di ba? At the same time, without expectations. So, from then, I just continue making papansin, making her feel that I'm interested in her, that I'm loving her, that I'm loyal. And ang ultimatum ko lang nun is that, halimbawa, pag nagka-jowa na siya, titigil na ako. So, yun na yun kasi, committed na siya sa iba So, at least, I know na nagawa ko yung best ko and wala akong regrets. Pero after a year naman, pumayag din siyang lumabas kami and yeah, the rest is history.
Okay. Sir Rex, thanks for sharing. It really feels like you know love in a form na talagang committed, as in talagang, ano tawag dito, yung towards another person. I'd like to ask Kat, because kanina, di ba, Kat, you mentioned na parang either worst nightmare mo or weirdest pagkaanak. And I guess a lot of Bellas might also be able to relate, no, to, in your experience, parang, parang, when was the first time that you understood true love?
Oh my gosh. I was actually thinking about it nung nagpa-fast talk tayo. Sabi ko, shucks, baka it sounds like I have some commitment issues or something with my dreams. But you know what? Sometimes syempre even until now, I think about the definition of true love, and I don't know or can't even decipher or describe it for myself. It's so hard to describe. And I think the issue, not an issue, but the reason why I've been dreaming about it so much is because like ladies my age are also getting married, getting engaged, having babies, and then parang when they start having babies, they start having in captions, now I understand what true love means, and I'm like, I don't understand what it means. And sometimes I think about it, and I think about it in the context of how I understood love before, and in the same way as Rex, parang iba super ang akala ko lang sacrifice, it has to mean pain, it has to mean a bit of suffering, basta to give your all to that other person. And you learn along the way that that doesn't have to be the case. And I learn what I want and what I envision and how I envision true love to be in both my mistakes and my failures, and how I've experienced past relationships before. And I have, because not all of us get to grow up in a situation where we have the best role models when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships. So sometimes we have to figure it out on our own. So the first time I ever found out na parang, it doesn't have to be painful, it doesn't have to be suffering all the time, was actually when I was trying to recover or get over heartbreak, and I was speaking almost every day with my psychologist about it. And I was asking, baka single na lang dapat ako. And she was like trying to make me realize what it really meant to talk about true love. And I found that out when she told me to take a long break for myself, just go out, just go travel by yourself, go date yourself, etc. And then I found out na parang this is what love is supposed to be like. It's supposed to be accepting myself, accepting my flaws, giving myself space, and anybody who wants to come in should just add to that, not fill in a missing piece. And so that's parang the standard that I've set na for others when trying to look for a relationship. Or I mean, sorry, when getting into a relationship.
Ang ganda nun, Kat. Actually, when we prepared this question, to be honest, ako yung iniisip ko, true love from another person, ano yung experience mo of it. But you're right, kumbaga your definition of true love starts from yourself and loving yourself. Now, and then you also mentioned not everybody has that background na maganda, or experience with love na maganda. So I'm curious, when it comes to loving or in any type of relationship that you have. So what is the goal that you set now? Because you did mention you have envisioned yourself or a version of love. What is the goal that you set when it comes to love?
Right. The vision now that I have for like love and relationships is to be completely myself, and also like for the person, or for myself, to give myself the space to be able to heal and work through my problems and reach goals, someone that can actively support that, and if I can do that for myself as well. I don't want to be in the space anymore where I'm looking for someone that will make me happy, that will make my dreams come true, because I want that to fulfill that for myself. And if someone's gonna come in, they're only gonna come in to support that or make me the better version of myself. So that's the ultimate goal for me. For me to be a better version of myself, and if in any way I could also be able to support this person in that manner.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you. You know, the way that I'm hearing it or feeling this conversation, yun nga, parang um, it's healing. It's not necessarily something that someone does for you. Eric, ikaw naman. Ano to?
Yeah.
So, because of these wonderments, I wonder, ikaw ba, you think love is a state of being? Di ba parang verb siya ginagawa or being or feeling? It's
Yeah.
ano eh, it's quite difficult kasi to set a goal for an idea kung hindi mo siya ma-breakdown. So, I'm curious what are your thoughts about that?
Right. Yeah. A lot of people will say na love is a feeling in a sense that they feel it, right? And they feel good when they feel it, right? So that's valid. But more than that, it's also looking at love from an angle of choice, because love is a choice, right? But what do you do when you choose love? Choosing love is essentially choosing to embody the best of who you are, living out your truth, expressing your best. And it's really being able to express that to other people, to bring that into your relationships. But first and foremost, choosing to love yourself. Um, and I guess it is a choice more than a feeling. And if you always come from the choice, a loving choice, it will always feel good no matter what. Right. And a lot of people will say na, oh, I don't love you anymore. I don't feel like I love you anymore, di ba? So, pang bagets, medyo pang bagets ang konsepto. Because if it's a feeling, then it can go away, right? As opposed to when you make that choice, you choose love every day and you bring that into your relationships, especially when things are difficult. You know, when your partner goes through something difficult or becomes very difficult, diba? So you make a choice. But at the same time, it also applies to yourself, diba? There are days na ang hirap-hirap kong mahalin, kamahal-mahal ba ako, diba? And but then again, you make that choice to really bring out the best of who you are because it's always been there. It's just a matter of embodying that wherever you are, whatever point in your life. So yeah, it's a choice more than a feeling.
Ano na, pagsasamantalahan ko na Coach Eric yung pagka-transformational and ano mo,
Go.
transformational coach mo sa love. Because choosing love is not always easy eh. And si Gaki will know this. Ako, I've always felt very unlovable. I mean, in my past relationships, di ba, Rax? Parang, I have been judged, ganyan. Or ako mismo, I don't like myself. So, when you feel like you're unlovable, or when you're, yun nga, parang, when you experience things like rejection, like what I was asking Rex kanina, how do you, kumbaga, how do you combat that? Or ano yung pwede mong gawin? What would go through your head and how would you change that when you feel unlovable? Kasi hindi mo naman maiiba yung ibang tao eh, di ba? Parang, kung hindi ka niya mahal, hindi. But ikaw, how do you respond?
Exactly.
Being unlovable.
Ang ganda nung sinabi mo kasi yung ibang tao, di ba, they only respond to us based on how they respond to themselves, how they view themselves. So they also have a choice, di ba, how to express their love for us or not love us. But tayo, when we start seeing ourselves unlovable, that's basically a script, di ba? And so what would be really helpful is you take a deep breath, step back, and just become aware of what you're thinking in terms of scripts. So what are the scripts that you put in your head? And the scripts are very powerful because they determine how you feel about yourself, how you see yourself. So when you start telling yourself, I am unlovable, and you go with that script, a lot of your choices will come out of the need for love, need for affirmation, need for validation. And oftentimes, they don't result to something good, right? And so, if you arrest the script, if you can take a step back, tell yourself, wait, this is just a script. This is not who I am. And I can choose to be who I am at this point and tell myself, I may not be lovable at this point, but I know deep down inside I'm a loving person and I can choose to love myself today, even just for today. And that will make wonders for sure. Yeah. Small steps. Yeah.
Ang galing. Okay. Sige, small steps.
Well,
Pero
scripts.
ano so parang, so you love yourself, you make your own script, but ultimately, because we are social beings, diba? A lot of times we will respond to how others also really express themselves or love themselves. So I want to ask Gaki,
Hey.
paano mo naiintindihan or paano mo nalalaman kapag mahal ka ng ibang tao? Like how do you know that your family loves you, that your partner loves you, that your friend loves you?
All right. I think in different ways, but it always boils down to like, they give you respect in what it is that you choose. Like, say, for example, my friends, I know they'll always be there for me and they give me their opinions on what it is that I'm doing. But at the end of the day, parang it's more like they'll support whatever I choose. And same for my family. It's the same thing. And then they see how I'm happy and they allow me to do what it is that I want to do, but with giving me advice. So, like my friends and family, at the end of the day, they always have my back. And then with my partner, the same thing also, with the respect that I'm given. Not naman na she let me do whatever I want, but like I guess we have an understanding on our daily lives and we push each other to do better. Sometimes they're small things, sometimes they're big things, big gestures of like love. And put it all together and you just know. Yuck, I ended up with you just know. Like after everything I said,
Send that question tuloy to everybody. Ikaw
yeah.
ba, how do you know when someone loves you, or baka dapat yung tanong, when you love somebody, how do you know na love mo yung person na yun?
Shucks. I notice it in little things kasi I don't know if you guys also know the love languages as well. So we have different languages on how we receive and we also give love. So my love language is words of affirmation and gifts. So and it's not even like big gifts. It's like little things that remind them of you, and they kunyari lang, oh, I saw this piece of thing and then I just saw it on the road and it reminded me of you. That in itself is like such a big sign of love for me because it shows thoughtfulness. It shows that they're thinking about you. They know little details that would make you smile, all of these little cheesy things. And also being able to actually verbalize that is very important for me. There are some people who are more acts of service, which is how I give naman. Like if I do something for you, if I go out of my way to run an errand for you or join you in an errand, all of those things. But ultimately, it really differs. I like communicating with whoever, my partner or family member, how I like to be treated and how I receive love. And at the same time, I would expect and hope that this person is also tells me what their love languages are. Like there's so many different ways that we can interpret it, but like the baseline of like love languages are so helpful because then you get to speak the same language nga kumbaga in how you choose to accept or receive love as well.
Oh, kasi for me, very clear Like with my parents, talagang acts of service talaga yon. Pero I cannot count on it na they will say they love me. Parang ganyan. Or with my partner also, parang siya, ganun din siya, acts of service din si Pao Gax. As in, talagang gagawin na lang niya. But hindi ako aasang magpo-post siya about me. And for me, in the past, ganun ako, ba't di ka nagpo-post? Ba't di mo pinapakita? Love mo ako? I'm curious, ako lang ba yung ganon? Eric, Rex, do you feel that, Rex, you mentioned, di ba, parang yung partner mo, parang, ano yan, yung fiancé mo, after 3 days, ganyan mag-reply. So, how do you know that she loves you, or how do you express that you love to her, that you love her?
Hindi, siyempre nung pumayag na siyang lumabas kami, so parang dun na nagsimula lahat eh. Pero more than that kasi, it's about commitment talaga. It's about choosing one another, whatever happens, whatever the challenges are and will be. And at the same time naman, kumbaga kahit anong mangyari, parang kayo pa rin yung pipiliin nyo, isa pa rin.
Commitment talaga. Eric, ikaw?
Si Rex kasi malapit na ata pakasal eh. By the way, super close friend ko din kasi yung fiancé niya. So I know. For me, how do I know? Yeah. How do I know if this person loves me or whether I love this person? Parang sa akin, if this person inspires me to become a better version of myself. Because in reality, for me, the definition of love for me is holding space for another without judgment, needs, or expectations. And holding space means allowing the person to go through his or her own process and growth process. And if the space becomes small, that means you will also have to grow bigger so that you can hold a much bigger space for that person. So pag ginawa ko yun sa'yo, na parang kahit gaano kahirap, minsan parang papa-orderin ako ng 2 cake kasi birthday niya today, by the way. And ang hashtag celebrate love is our hashtag ng partner ko. So, it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Chof. Ganyan. So,
Birthday!
so even if like I have to go through a lot of things for his birthday today's celebration, I don't mind because this is something I want to do. This is something I choose to do because this is how I want to express my love for this person. And without an expectation, I just know that also this person loves me back without having to expect that you love me this way. So yeah, so inspiring me to be better and just allowing myself to express that love. Yeah.
On the flip side, I realized, di ba parang you choose love and then you intentionally do this to other person. We're able to identify, alam natin pag mahal natin yung tao. But I think for some people, their experience is either they're scared to love kasi na-trauma sila or hindi pa kasi nila alam kasi hindi pa nila na-experience ever. Actually, this question was for Gaki. So, parang, Gax, have you ever, parang, was there a time that you prevented yourself from, from loving somebody? What would hold you back? Di ba parang on the other side, parang, sometimes you're held back and then later on, it grows. I mean, I can say that for myself kasi for example, ako for my partner now, ang daming reasons for us not to be together. So that's one of the things that would have held me back, but we're here. So how do you know? Ikaw, Gax, what would hold you back? And then what do you do to overcome?
I think like in my case, I guess everybody has a different way of like telling. But like me, like I'm not a very friendly person. Yeah, I'm putting it out here now. So I'm really like I know who I'll get along with at the onset. So finding somebody to love for me was like I really knew when I got along with her. Like it was just, but in a sense of like holding back. Of course, I hold back because like I'm very mapili. But when a person comes along who's very comfortable, I guess, like what Kat said about like love language. If the love language just translates, then, you're able to feel that love and you're able to know that the communication is open and that the love just translates. Parang, like if I need quality time, like when I met somebody who gave me quality time, it just felt more right. Yeah. There we go.
So what time, for example, busy ka, ganyan, would that reason enough for you to hold back or withhold your love?
Is it enough for me? Sorry again.
Would that
It was
enough to hold back? Parang wrong timing lang, ganyan. So,
yeah, if it's the wrong timing, like I think my current relationship now came at the wrong time, but like it pushed through because it became the right time.
Okay. Kat,
You know,
ikaw,
yeah.
thanks, Gab.
Sorry?
Yeah, go.
Kat, what would hold you back from loving someone?
Parang same kami ni Gaki. I'm so picky. I'm so picky. But I used to think, and something that used to hold me back a lot is because of um, trauma, not just because of my relationships, but also like mental. Like I've been dealing with depression for years, and I always thought of myself as unworthy of having real love. I always thought of myself as someone na, okay, just this is just for fun, and then Nina ano, because I feel in my heart that I was unworthy of real love or a real relationship. Like either I might end up hurting myself or hurting this other person, so I hold back very often. But uh throughout the journey of healing as well, and also me like finding my own footing and everything, I realized, now you know what, I'm just gonna give it my all. If they don't want to take it, if they don't want to receive it, and if they're not ready, they're not willing to commit to me na, whether bruises and trauma and all, if they're not willing to do that or make it work, then it's not worth it. So that's when I pull back, when they're like, I am not sure. And even now, like the dating scene now is a little tough, because with online and then dating apps and all of these things, we all have this concept of like the world is our oyster and there are so many choices. So a lot of people don't want to commit also, because they're always thinking that the next shiny object or the better person is going to come by, but they don't recognize or realize that, it also takes hard work, it also takes commitment, it also takes you just sitting down and actually getting to know a person, and eventually, like what happened with Gaki, it eventually becomes the right time and the right person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rex, what would hold you back from committing to someone? Or someone, not necessarily a person.
Well, of course, I will assess first, di ba, kung worth it ba o hindi. So that's one reason for not committing. And at the same time, if I know that my internal condition hindi pa ready, so I will not commit. Pero may part din dyan na ano kasi, at times, no, kapag nag expect to be loved in return, which is the opposite of unconditional love, which is loving without expectations. So usually, that's another maybe subconscious idea na nagpapa-hold back sa isang tao. So that's why it really pays if I deliberate well, I think about it thoroughly, hindi lang kumbaga bugso ng damdamin, 'di ba? So at the same time kasi ano rin 'yun eh, kumbaga ano rin eh, 'pag pinatagal tapos hindi ka sure dun sa isang tao kung sa kanya ka magko-commit, 'di ba? So sayang lang yung oras. So sayang lang sa investment, even money, effort, energy, 'di ba? Energy is like currency. So we should use it well at the end of the day.
Thank you. Thank you, Rex. How about you, Eric? What would hold you back from choosing love?
Alam mo, pagka hindi ako grounded, madali talaga eh, maraming bagay. Parang political beliefs, religious beliefs, bigotry, madali siya, di ba? But, I mean, pero if you really go deep into that, for me, my belief is that you cannot unlove a person. It's just a matter of how do I express my love for this person now, for example. So even if, for example, I love you, it doesn't mean that I have to be in a relationship with you. I can love you from a distance, for example. Or if I love you, it doesn't mean that I'll always be nice to you. I can do tough love as well. But if that's what we both need, right? So it's really supporting the other person as well as supporting myself. So what will hold me back? It's really me, myself. Meaning I'm not ready to give this amount of love to you because I have needs to fill, and then egos as well that I need to handle. But if I make that choice, really coming from a beautiful expression of my truth as I am love, then I can express that differently. But of course, don't expect that it would always be nice and fluffy, di ba? So,
Topic na eh, no? Oo. Okay. Bakit ba kasi ang hirap magmahal? That is a question for all of you. Kayo, Bellas, may sagot ba kayo sa akin? No, seriously. Why do you think is it so hard to love?
Baka they have trust issues.
Ako, it's just really a lot of work. For me, kayo, what do you think? Why is it so hard to love? Anyone who wants to?
Expectations. So that's when a person expects to be loved in return. So that gets in the way, di ba? Yung ego need to be loved, ego need to be
Ego.
appreciated, ego need to be validated, di ba? And that's the opposite nga of unconditional love, which is loving without expectations while not removing yourself in the equation, di ba? So the key talaga is to let go of expectations and the things that you cannot control.
So parang when you set expectations, it becomes even harder. Parang ganon.
Yeah, I want to discuss that because I think I was discussed that with an ex partner also who was also very much saying like, there should be no expectations here. You naman weird because like there's a red flag of not wanting to commit, but when we're thinking about expectations, because I understand where we're coming out na, it's not about expecting someone to love a person a certain way or a certain level or a certain kind of style or way, pero how would I better put this? Kasi I think at the very least meron tayo dapat like bare minimum of how much love we expect from this person. Like either the amount of love that we give also, that's what makes it difficult. I mean, it's not naman that it's not worthy. It's not a question of if it's worthy or not, but it makes it difficult when we love someone to a certain level and we expect equal, if not more, back as well. So it's always just trying to find that right balance of how much love we're expecting from this other person as well, or respect or commitment we're expecting from the other person. And it differs per couple, it differs per relationship, I believe. Pero yun, I guess that's the tricky part because it's also something so hard to talk about or communicate.
I guess, ano Kat, no, because you mentioned that, I think the word would be, what would you agree on? Diba? Galing ako sa nag-ALC ako eh. So, what are the agreements, diba, between that relationship? So, it's not necessarily an expectation, but it's more like, ito yung agreements nating dalawa. Tingin ko baka ganun nga yung the way that we should frame it. Ewan ko. Eric, how about you?
Yeah, just to answer first yung to make a comment on that one. Yeah. Kasi when you come from fear, that's not loving. Diba? And so when you are unafraid to communicate what you need because you have needs, you also have to know how to set boundaries because that is self-love, right? You don't want to be abused by other people. And so knowing your worth and how much you deserve to be loved is the first step so that you know how to balance it, you know how to set boundaries, you know that the other person is not taking too much from you or you're giving too much away to another person. So it's really knowing how you want to be loved, right? And how much you deserve to be loved. But also for me, nakakatawa because while you were asking the question, I thought, nung bata tayo, may mga definitions sa slum book ng love na love is like a mystery, a rosary full of mystery. Di ba? May mga ganyan. And that's why it's very difficult to love because you don't know what it is. You don't know what to expect from it. You don't know what it will make of you. But for me, I guess that's the beauty of love because regardless of what we know about it, right? I've read a lot about love, but I still do not really know what it is. I can't tell for sure. And despite its mystery, I will choose it because it's beautiful. It opens myself up to so many possibilities, to something even better than what I already have. And with that, I feel more connected to what brings me joy. And so choosing love also is choosing your own joy, right? And so yeah, I guess it can be scary, but there's the fun as well because it will give you much rewards. Masaya kayo magmahal. Masarap.
Masarap na bakit? So how do you know if, kasi di ba parang sometimes, yun nga, parang yung love, it's always outward. Di ba parang, and then, ako, in my many relationships, in my many relationships, in the past, okay, in the past, and now as a mom with all the children, parang I have learned that I really need to love myself so that I'm able to do that outwardly. But there are some people kasi parang they don't see the value in themselves. Diba? I mean, when we're talking about love here, it's not just yourself and with a relationship with somebody, but how would you support somebody na ganun yung tingin nila? Parang hindi ako, parang going back to what Eric was saying kanina na, yun nga parang, yung, ang script nila sa utak nila, I am unlovable. How would you support a family member or a friend na hindi nila alam what their worth is? Anyone?
Sige, ako na.
Go.
About this is my take on that one. When people have that script in their head na I'm unlovable, they tend to be very testy. So they'll really test you. They'll make you prove na kamahal-mahal sila. And because they have that, they'll say, "Oh, see, hindi mo ako mahal." And so the trick there is really to commit to expressing how this person wants to be loved. It's knowing this person, right? Because sometimes maybe we're expressing na, oh, parang mahal naman kita, bakit hindi mo maintindihan? But maybe this person doesn't understand it from how he or she wants to be loved, diba? Parang going back to what Gaki and Kat was talking about. Love language, baka iba yung love language eh. And so it's first understanding this person and of course being present because you cannot love without presence, right? Love demands presence.
Oo nga. Nagno-notes. Teka lang.
I'll
Note
just
to
add,
self.
yeah, I'll just add to it because I really agree that like the best way to show love and care for a person is to really come from a place of understanding. Usually a lot of us when we want to be loved, the core of it is really being seen, being understood. No matter how or what channel or method it is, we us humans, we just want to be understood, want to feel like we're a little less alone in this earth. And that's where a lot of even mental health issues come in, where depression comes in, because we feel like we're alone, we feel like nobody understands us, and we tend to dwell on those things. We tend to think about it in a way that tayo sa atin lang yung gantong klaseng problem, and it's difficult to get our own selves out of that rut. So being able to take that extra step to make an effort to understand, get to know them, the little things, little memories, or just reaching out to them in a way na hindi yung passing lang na how are you, etc. Kasi even if you tattooed it in your forehead, if hindi naman talaga niya binabasa or he doesn't understand it in that way, it's really not gonna get into their head. But also being there for that person in a way na you allow them also to learn and find out for themselves and develop that love for themselves as well, because we can keep pushing and shoving it down their throat, having a billboard na I love you or doing whatever. If they don't love themselves, they're always going to look for external reasons, and that those reasons will just get depleted. They will always run out of reasons to recognize it for themselves. But true love and self-love is internal. It's something that you learn, whether from experience or heartache, whatever. And the best way is to really guide them there, to be there for them during that process.
Thank you, Kat. That's really nice. Rex, Gaki, is there anything that you'd like to add to that? How would you
To add to Kat's point 'no, siyempre 'di ba, bago kayo pumasok sa commitment, so halimbawa nagliligawan kayo tapos papasok na kayo sa commitment, and then, make an effort to understand the entire picture, kung ano yung mga issues niya, issues ng family niya, issues niya sa family niya at the same time. So, and take that parang as a package 'no, na kasi yung iba papasok sa commitment pero not knowing na ito pala yung mga pinagdadaanan niya, ito yung sitwasyon niya sa family niya. So doon kumbaga nangyayari, 'di ba? That's why before entering into commitment, alamin muna kung ano talaga yung papasukin para so that when you commit, 'di ba? Eh nag-commit ka eh. So at least buong-buo yung loob mo, whatever happens, whatever the challenges are and will be.
Thank you, Rex. Gax?
Well, I think also, like, I really believe you should be able to love yourself before being able to fall in love, because, like, you need to understand yourself also and know what you want, and don't settle. Like, some people, there are already so many, like, red flags, and they think that, I'm still going to push through with this relationship, even if, like, there's so many things. Parang they'll be like, oh, settle na lang. So, like, I really believe you shouldn't settle. That's it.
Ano to, thanks Gaxa. Ano to,
Yeah.
mentioned a while ago kasi parang, o paano parang kung nagpapapansin ka lang, ganyan. And then, Kat said about love languages, diba na parang words of
Yeah.
affirmation and acts of service, whatever, ganyan. How would you know, as in ikaw as a person, na you are really in love or loving this person in this relationship, in this family, this friendship, versus, yun nga, nagpapapansin ka lang. Lalo na kung you say, di ba, that your love language is
Yeah.
words of affirmation, di ba? Parang
Yeah.
ganyan. Quality time. So, how do you know the difference? That is love, in fact.
Kapag naramdaman na yung gigil, no? Kasi 'di ba minsan pagligawan, so pag hindi nagre-reply, minsan tinatanong natin yung sarili natin, tinatanong ko yung sarili ko, hindi ba ako attractive, may iba ba siyang gusto, hindi ba ako worthy sa time niya. So guilty rin naman ako diyan noon, no? So the key talaga is yun nga, chill lang, walang gigil, 'di ba? So kapag ni-reciprocate, halimbawa may gusto kang tao, ni-reciprocate, good. Kapag hindi, kumbaga it's not my loss. It even could be his or her loss, if not an opportunity cost, 'di ba? So, 'di ba parang sa pagkain lang, kunwari isa kang adobo, 'di ba, sa menu, pero yung pinili niya yung kare-kare. Ibig sabihin ba na hindi masarap yung adobo? Hindi naman porket pinili niya yung kare-kare, hindi na masarap yung katabing adobo, 'di ba? Nagkataon lang na magkaiba yung taste niya. So, same way sa ligawan din, 'di ba, yung gigil, no? So, it doesn't mean naman na pinili niya yung kare-kare, hindi masarap yung adobo at dapat hindi mag-antay yung adobo na kumbaga, alam mo yung mapanis ka lang, be be available rin for others, to others, 'di ba? And yun nga, bottom line is, kumbaga, you're enough, you're more than enough. Kumbaga sa pagkain, masarap ka, 'di ba? And that's it, no comparisons with other people at the end of the day. Yun.
Yes. Adobo ako, yes. Eric, what do you think?
I'm sinigang. Just kidding.
You're si Pa lagi siya ganyan. Hindi naman kailangan laging steak, di ba? Pwede namang adobo. Meaning yun nga, yung form of his love. Okay lang din yung adobo. Pero yun yan.
Chop suey na lang ako para halo-halo lahat. Healthy pa.
No, but how do you know, Eric, that you're in love? I know you said choose love. So how do you know that you are really, in fact, in love and not just nagpapapansin or parang seeking attention?
Oh, seeking attention. For me, how do you know if I'm in love? You feel good about yourself with or without another person's attention. Diba? Kasi you just feel good about yourself. And it's just nice to share that with another person. Yung sinasabi ni Rex na walang gigil. Chill, walang gigil. By the way, nasa manifestation, how to manifest yan na book ng BDJ Valdejor. You should get that also. Really nice book. But yeah, yung chill na walang gigil, dapat meron din kasamang kilig. Yun. Kilig sa sarili. So self-kilig, ganyan. Yun. Yeah, that's what it is for me.
Gaki Kat, kayo, how do you know you're in love and not just nagpapapansin?
Me, like, I really believe that if you're making papansin, it's not gonna last, because there's only so much you can do of making papansin. Before you feel like you're throwing all this papansin to like a wall. But like, I think like currently in my relationship now, like, I'm excited to wake up every day. Like, I'm excited to do things with my partner, even if it's just like, even if we don't have anything scheduled for the day. Like, life is just exciting. It's never even if the day is boring, like we didn't do anything but like watch TV and eat, I'm still like the following day is something to look forward to. And that's how I know that I'm in love. There you go.
Kat, ikaw ba? May share ka ba?
Meron. And I was actually thinking about what sila Rex and Eric and Gaki were saying. And I'm sure they were talking about, of course, in the context of a partner, but I couldn't help but think about like when was the last time that I felt like I was truly in love and not like kind of forcing it. And I, of course, it would happen to be with my current and recent relationship, which is with myself. And I feel that, and I started to feel that I actually loved myself more and truly when also in the same way, like, okay, I wake up and I'm just like excited to just go about my day with myself. I'm not afraid to go out by myself to the movies, to eat by myself because I love my own company. And when I make mistakes, I hold space for myself for it. I am kinder to myself. I'm just relaxed. And chill lang ako with my mistakes and even my achievements. Like I'm really happy for myself, but at the same time, I don't let that overwhelm me. So that thinking that and everything that they were saying about being able to feel that kind of excitement and love and care and presence for myself really makes me wake up and think na parang you know what, I'm happy. This is not for attention na I'm just constantly forcing myself to be another person or to dress or act a certain way because I don't know who I am or I'm not happy with who I am. I'm just me, and then it's up to everybody else to just accept it because I love myself. So yeah, that's when I know, and that's how I knew that I was just like, yes, I love myself.
Ganda, Kat. Yes, and when you think about it, no, it's not just your most recent relationship. It's your longest relationship. Your
Agree.
forever relationship is with yourself. So, tama na dapat kinikilig ka on your own, kinikilig ka with yourself. You wake up happy and content and may giggle ka to love yourself. So, how do you love yourself? That's a question for everybody.
I can just kick it off from where where I let off and just start also. Well, ayun, like I mentioned a few already. I love myself by giving myself that space. But I think the most important thing that I've learned, which was also the hardest, was when I started being kinder to myself, especially when I encounter mistakes or when things are hard for me. When I give myself time to really think about it, time to be sad, time to process, but also enough time to accept it and move forward and learn from those mistakes and still be completely in love with myself, still give myself the space to be who I am and not wanting to change who I am with what I'm doing. So it's that. And also, of course, part of loving myself is also being able to share that abundant love that I have for myself with others.
Thank you, Kat. Oh, you are so full of love. Talaga, I can see how you share yourself to others. Thank you, thank you. Gax, you wanna go next? How
Well,
do you
me
love?
also, same like what Kat said, like giving yourself that time. And I think that's how I love myself. Also, I give myself a lot of time, if it's even alone, to do my own thing without my partner or sometimes even with her. But basically, just indulge in some things that make me happy. Yeah, being giving yourself that time. I also like to journal, by the way, so all of these journal things are so much fun for me. And I like to do that. That's something that I do for myself, is I just give myself this time to write down my thoughts. And yeah, give yourself me time. Yeah.
I guess, Gax, some people need ideas on how they can spend time alone. Parang, di ba,
Yeah.
parang some people so anong gagawin ko pag mag-isa ako? Parang ganyan. I guess they identify as extrovert. How do you spend time alone? Aside from, so you've mentioned you enjoy journaling, but like Dar was talking about this a while ago na o sometimes you have this idea na taking care of yourself or loving yourself is as superficial as pa-facial or pa-pedicure. But
Yeah.
being in the moment and really being present, like what Rex or Eric was saying kanina, how do you spend time alone and know that you're loving yourself that way?
Well, like, yeah, I like to write down my thoughts. I like to meditate and make sure, my mind is clear. Um, Things like that. Actually, even doing errands is something that I like to do by myself, or even if it's like playing a video game by myself. There's actually so many that I like to do. It can be anything, right? Like anything, like even going to the gym alone is something that I'd rather do than with other people. Yeah, that's it.
Rex, yeah. Rex, would you like to share, or maybe Eric?
Well, aside from really
Self.
committing to love yourself, no, really committing to those self-loving activities. Kasi these activities naman pwedeng minsan nagaya lang sa iba. Kunwari, nagpapa-manicure, pedicure, tas hindi ako pero I mean gagawin na rin 'yun, 'di ba? So, pero hindi naman pala 'yun yung self-loving activity na para sa'yo. At the same time 'no, minsan parang sabay lang sa agos. So, it's really about knowing what can really make you feel happy, fulfilled, love, and commit to yourself. Commit to exercising, kung talagang 'yun ang gusto mo, commit to kung gusto mo magpaganda, commit to that 'no. And more than that, to support those 'no, also nauuso rin ngayon yung mga self-mastery programs like the Leap Trilogy program ng Innovate na ini nina Dar and Chico and ite-take ni Jasmine 'no. So, yeah, so, well, voluntary 'to 'no. Yun, so, that's the best program that I ever took because hindi ka lang basta kasi ang daling sabihin, magse-self-loving activity ako, so isusulat ko 'to, pero later on makakalimutan na. Because with the help of a coach, 'di ba? So you can really commit to yourself and see na talagang possible pala siya at the end of the day. So it's really life-changing talaga. So as yun, taking self-mastery programs.
Oo nga, growing in yourself. Thank you, Sir Rex. Gaki, you're
Ayan.
gonna say, o si Eric na.
Dahil minention ni Rex ang LEAP. So I'm one of the facilitators of that program, LEAP program. But I started volunteering there as a life coach and facilitating that because when I took mine in 2012, it was life-changing for me. And really, like I now look at my life before LEAP and after LEAP. Why? Because there's this one point in that program. So it's a coaching program, eight-week coaching program when one of the facilitators then asked me, "So, Eric, there's no doubt that you can love everyone in this room, and you've shown that in everything that you've done so far in this team. But the most important question for me to answer then was, when will you start loving yourself?" Then it hit me. Na parang all my choices pala prior to that was loving other people so that they'd love me back. So my love was needy. So I didn't really love myself, right? Despite all the success, all the things that I've achieved, all the things that I can do and buy for myself, mas malalim pa siya. So, buying clothes for yourself, going to the spa, getting a haircut, these are nice things to do because these are small things, small reminders for yourself na, oh, I am worthy to be loved and I can do this for myself, right? I don't have to wait for anyone else to make me feel good about myself. So, these are good steps. But loving yourself, really, when you want to go deeper, is giving yourself permission. Just like what Kat said, giving yourself space. To what? Giving yourself permission to make mistakes, giving yourself permission to want and not want, to be alone and be with people. Depends on what you feel, and to feel the highs and lows of life. When you are in love with life, with yourself, it just flows naturally, and just you can come into terms with the rough edges, with your own rough edges. You can sit with yourself on a difficult day, and you can navigate through your own fears without having to rely on someone else to do that for you. And so when you go deep into these kinds of conversations with yourself, you just know that you started the journey of coming home back to love, to your truth. And once you've done that for yourself, there's no turning back because you cannot unlove yourself when you've realized how much you're worthy of love. And yeah, take that first step because it may seem like a long journey, but take that first step, whatever feels reminds you that you are worthy to be loved is a worthy step forward. Yeah, and I wish every single Bella to find that tonight. Yeah, do one for yourself tonight.
Thank you, Eric. I'm really basking in all of your recommendations on how to love yourself. And if I may add, me, one of the simplest things that I've learned to do to really love myself is to set boundaries. As in, before, di ba parang, yes, yes, love, all out, give out. And then I learned na when I say no to some things, that is me saying yes to myself. So I think, baka lang gusto niyo rin yung advice ko. On
Maganda
how,
siya.
okay, there are a lot of comments and questions from our Bellas. I hope you don't mind me reading some of them, and then maybe any of you can take them on before we say our goodbyes. Mag 8:30 na pala. Hindi ko napansin ang oras. So I have a question here from Diane. Sabi niya, she's asking, how can we differentiate toxic self-love and toxic self-love? Anyone?
I think this comes in the context of when do you, yung question na to is like, when do you know if it's too much na yung, what you're giving yourself versus if it's enough. And I like to describe my self love as something that doesn't have to be luxurious, but it needs to be a daily habit to be able to take care of ourselves. It needs to be sustainable, right? And that's the operative word. Is it something that you can sustain on a daily basis? If your version of self love is always having to go to Europe or always getting the biggest burger, if it's also compromising already your health, if it's compromising your financial well being, if it's compromising other aspects of your well being, it's not good for you, then you know that it's not. Obviously, it's already toxic. It's already too much. The concept and the core of self love is really being able to come from a place of kindness and acceptance for yourself and giving yourself that space, whether that's to heal, to learn more, to be a better version of yourself. And if that practice is not doing that for you, then it's not, it might be too much, or it might not be the right kind of self-love that you should be giving to yourself.
Aside from, if I may add to what Kat said, ganda kasi nito sinabi ni Kat, right? And too much, because ako, ang belief ko is that love, when it's true, just really overflows. You cannot hide it. And so, it parang ka nag-glow and things like that, but more importantly, it overflows. And so, when you start thinking of other people and just expressing that love towards other people, you just know you've gotten that enough kind of love, right? But you will have to determine for yourself what is enough, right? What is sufficient. And kasi minsan, ano naman, egotistic na. So when you feel in need ba, then that means you are feeding your ego na, right? Because love is sufficient unto itself. It must be. Yeah.
To add to Eric's point, no? So, when it's about, kunwari may sobra ka, tapos pinagdadamot mo, sobra-sobra ka naman sa bagay na to, I feel na it's also toxic. It's not just creating boundaries, pero divisions na. You're isolating yourself. Kasi kung sobra-sobra ka naman sa bagay na yun eh. Pero kung halimbawa, pwedeng kukulangin ka, edi tama lang naman na i-prioritize mo yung sarili mo. Pero if it's too much self-love na, yun nga, tama yung sinabi ni Kat and Eric, diba? When you're, kumbaga parang, it's being narcissistic, if I put it right, no? So that's already toxic.
Narcissist, yeah. Gax, do you want to add anything to that?
Basically, yeah, like what Kat said, pampering doesn't necessarily mean you love yourself, or, taking a random walk doesn't mean that, it could mean self-love as well. So it comes in different forms. And then if it's too much of something, it's just not good. That's all.
Okay. There's one more question here. Chico, ano yun? What do I do if I really want to prioritize myself, but I am surrounded by family or people that makes me feel guilty every time I start choosing myself first. Ten. Parang nahirapan siya. What do I do? Kumbaga, ang barrier to loving yourself
I,
is for other people.
yeah, I think like for me, that's how I know my family loves me because they would never make me feel guilty. Or maybe even if they do, and I just push through with it, I know that they will understand, at the end of the day. Like if I did something because I needed to do it for myself, my family, baka guilt is not what you should be feeling.
Oh, it's your
Yeah.
feeling kasi, di ba? The guilt is yours.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're feeling guilty, baka ikaw na yan. No.
Yeah. What do you
Yeah.
think?
Meron in the comments that said, cut them. It's so funny. But honestly, like this hits too close to home for me because like, oh my goodness, the same way. When I started prioritizing myself and I don't have the cheapest hobbies. I go scuba diving, I go exploring, I go travel. And these are things that make me feel happy and fulfilled. And at the end of the day, when, for example, family or friends would say, why don't you do for this instead? Or why don't you help here instead? And they make you feel guilty for doing what you want to do. Like, this is my hard earned money. I want to be able to explore and travel and do all of these things. Um, it took me a while to realize or to learn that maybe they're coming from a good place as well. Nung una, iniisip ko lang na parang, they're so selfish for making me choose between my dreams and but I learned na they also have their a different set of priorities. Their version of happiness, their version of fulfillment is very different from yours. And sometimes, in an effort to help you as well, they share that, like parents especially, like if you come from a very strict family, they will impose those beliefs as well. But for me, what I had learned to do when those situations happen is to try my best to explain where I'm coming from, see if I can meet them halfway if kailangan talaga, so that I don't, hindi naman sa I'm trying to appease my guilt or try to stay away from my guilt, but try to make them understand where you're coming from. And if it doesn't, um being able to do that for yourself, and tama si Gaki, if they really love you, if they really want to support you to be your best, and you feel in your heart that it's also for your benefit. Kasi sometimes hard-headed din tayo. We always go to, okay, this is the shiny thing that we want to do, but yun pala, other people around us are saying it's bad for you. They can also be true, di ba?
Yeah.
So
Mm.
by being able to recognize and discern if this is a good opportunity, a good thing to spend on, whatever it is, and giving you, trusting yourself and allowing them to trust you as well, then they should be able to understand also eventually.
Yeah, to add to Kat's point, no, so it's about being courageous, to be honest to what you feel, acknowledging what you feel and communicating it in a way na hindi naman offensive, no? So always using the I message, di ba? And at the same time, being open na rin sa kanila. Kasi baka hindi talaga nila alam kung ano yung nararamdaman mo. And lastly, of course, being trusting nga na at the end of the day naman, there are ways naman na baka maunawaan ka naman nila, di ba? I mean, look into that possibility first before concluding na hindi.
Yeah. And if I may add to the courage, responsibility also. It's taking your life back. Being responsible for what is it that you want to create in your life, because ikaw lang gagawa nun for yourself eh. But also to ask yourself these questions. You can really go deep into what I call radical self-love, which takes a lot of courage, right? Ask yourself, why do I feel guilty loving myself? What is it about loving myself that makes me listen to other people's voices about how I should live my life? But also ask yourself, to add to Kat's point, what are my expectations of my family? Maybe you're expecting that they should love you in a certain way, that they should always agree with your choices and things like that, right? Now these are your expectations of your family, but ang ganda ng sabi ni Kat see it from where they're coming from because they're expressing their love for you in this manner. And so find the love somewhere there. It's hidden. It's somewhere there. And when you find that, you'd see how beautiful things can be together, and you don't have to cut relationships, right? Because yeah, I mean, these are relationships you would want to nurture also. Of course, not to say when these things are already toxic, right? So you'll have to really go deep into radical self-love so you know and how to set boundaries for yourself also. Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. I think we only have time for one last question. Ang dami talagang questions in the comments section. But to this, one last na lang. Leia's asking, what should we do to people who make us feel unloved, especially if they are our family and friends? Kasi diba usually those people closer to us tend to hurt our feelings even more or insult us or always point out our insecurities. What to do with other people? Anyone?
You cut them. Just kidding.
It's our princess for us.
No, I really think though you should well, one, if there are people whom you love and trust like family, it's to try to understand where they're coming from. It's like, you know, some people, like my dad was always the type to like go up to my cousins and say they were fat or whatever, but it was all just, you know, being yeah, like out of love, or like he would tell me things, or like my sister would always make fun of me, but I always understood that it was out of love. So I guess since I understood where they were coming from, it didn't make me feel insecure. So yeah, I guess trying to understand where they're coming from, or like, are they really trying to hurt you by saying these things, or are they trying to, you know, relay a message? Maybe it's not translating the way they want it to. Yeah.
Thank you, Gax.
Yeah, and then cut them. Just kidding.
Rex, Kat, Eric, naka-unmute ka ba? Yun sasabihin.
No, I was just going to just go back to what Eric had mentioned earlier as well about being able to also set boundaries as well. And Gaki's right there. It can be misinterpreted, like yung being unloved can be misinterpreted na, you know, by being able to talk to them and actually communicate with them how you feel, that really puts everybody on the same page, because a lot of our emotions, a lot of our feelings are driven by this is what our brain, how our brain is processing it, and most of them aren't fact. Like sometimes they're exaggerated in our head, and it's not naman to the point of like gaslighting yourself into believing, oh no, this is their love language for me. But talking to them clearly will set it straight, right? If they don't want to talk, if they're not willing to talk, and they're really, that's just really their intention, and you notice that it's not doing good for you, it's toxic already, then sometimes yes, it's better to step away, or to find new friends, or find new company that will really bring out the best in you and make you feel like you belong, or heard, or appreciated.
Thank you, Kat. Okay, it's 8:32. I'm pretty sure you have lots of questions pa for and you'd like to hear pa from Rex and Eric. So, dami pa sa comments, ay dami relationship advice requests. But ultimately, I think what we're gathering here now is that it's hard to love, and maybe that's exactly why we set goals to really dare you to love others, love yourself, and celebrate it in spite of your differences, in spite of maybe your similarities, or yourself in spite of your own limitations. Um, Guys, Rex, Eric, Kat, Gaki, thank you for joining us tonight. Maybe let's just do one more round of your last words, or maybe if you'd like to share anything to the Bellas or invite them somewhere, maybe your last tip on how to have more love in your life, since that's a challenge that we are posing to our Bellas tonight. Who wants to go first? And say goodbye first.
Uh, I would say that, yeah, it's really important to be whole before you love somebody else. Like, I've always said, like, getting into a relationship, it's better if you're two stable pillars and you make a more stable platform.
Ganda.
There you
Thanks,
go.
guys. Anything to plug? Anyone else? Last words? Eric, yes, please.
Siguro for me, since the title of this episode is also celebrate love, diba? It's as if we're always looking for love, right? And forget that we are love. If we understand that concept, that there's always something to celebrate each day, and celebrating love is being grateful for how love comes into our lives, whether it be grand or simple. Just the plant behind me is love manifesting itself, right? Being able to share this in this platform is love manifesting itself. And so we're always looking for the grand things and always looking and searching. But if we just stop and appreciate what we already have, maybe there's going to be a lot more love that we'll see in our lives. And so, yeah, just stop and be grateful, appreciate what you have. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. Kat, please.
Yeah, I've been talking about this whole night, but being able to be courageous enough to love yourself as well, I think that, like you said, it's your longest relationship. It's something that you'll have for the longest time. And even going back to answering the last question, when someone makes you feel unworthy or unlovable, remember that you can always give that love to yourself more than anyone. And you can't expect someone, for example, to be like 100% and give you a little more. You have to be able for you to be able to attract the kind of love that you believe or you want in a partner. You have to be showing that for yourself first. Be that example. Show other people how you want to be loved by loving yourself in the same exact way. You can't be saying like, I'm gonna give my partner 120% and just sacrifice everything for them if you can't do that for yourself. You need to be able to have 110% for yourself before you can overflow it to someone else. And that kind of love and self-love is scary. That kind of self-love sometimes will feel lonely. It will. And I don't want to tell everyone na parang, oh, there are days that I don't feel lonely at all, even though sobrang confident ko na. There are days that I wish I had someone to share a meal with. But being able to recognize that sadness, or being able to hold space for myself when I do make mistakes, is part of the growth and part of the love that you should always be celebrating, even if they don't feel as great as they always do.
Um,
Nice. Uh,
Sa akin
Eric.
naman, most importantly, always remember that whatever happens, you are and will always be more than enough. Kagaya nga, di ba, ng isang 1,000 pesos na bill, kapag tinapaktabakan mo siya, 1,000 pesos pa rin naman siya. So always remember that you are more than enough, and that's one big step for you to celebrate love, and that love is you, and you celebrate yourself at the end of the day.
Thank you so much, Kat, Rex, Eric, and Gaki. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for celebrating love with us tonight on day one of our You Got This Dare to Dream Summit. Thank you, thank you. We'll see you backstage. Ayan. So for all of those who, thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, to our Bellas, ayan, thank you to our speakers. Thank you for sharing your time, sharing your love to us, with us. And to all of the Bellas who wanted pa to converse or to talk and ask for advice and tips from our speakers, the winner of the best takeaway will be announced tomorrow. So you still have a chance to post. And then, you just always remember that the love that you look for in others can actually come from you. Di ba? That's such a nice goal to set for yourself. How do you love yourself more so that you can love others? Okay, tomorrow, don't forget, we will be announcing our best takeaway, our most engaged, and for those who shared our FB Live, yung best share, top sharer, and top badger. Okay. Ayan. Ano pa ba? So we won't be announcing any winners yet tonight, except for those who won this earlier tonight, yung sa emoji game natin. Don't forget to fill up the form, send the screenshot. Ang dami pang may gusto ko mausap kay Lakat, Rex, Eric, and Gaki. Thank you so much for joining us. And also, we'd like to thank Wakol for the prizes that our first 100 shoppers on crazyaboutpaper.com got today. Ayan, maraming salamat. And of course, before we end tonight's You Got This Summit, I just wanted to remind everybody of our promos. Okay, ready na? Ready na tayo sa promos? Do not forget, okay, that today only so you have about 20 more minutes left for our BOGO Focus 2023. Okay, add 2 of this. It's buy one, take one for the Focus Planner until 9 p.m. If you use that code, so you have to add 2. I just wanted to show you how the Focus Planner looks like. So this is the Dragon's Eye. Ayan, the Dragon's Eye is like an equilibrium of love, wisdom, and ano yung isa? Love, wisdom, and something. Ayan, so that's why this is our design. And then the Focus Planner, as usual, has 100 FSC certified paper, and it's now fountain pen and watercolor friendly. And we have a QR code there so that you can scan and find out how to fill up the pages. We've added some planning pages, journal prompts. Ganda, di ba? We also added here a gratitude page and a habit tracker. And of course, your favorite road to your best life. There. So these are the pages of the Focus Planner. Buy one, get one with the coupon code BOGO Focus 2023 until 9 p.m. tonight on crazyaboutpaper.com. Okay. Ano pa ba? All our planners are 15 to 17% off tonight. Okay, and the whole week actually. And then you can also get free shipping. That's worth 100 pesos if you use the code FREESHIPYGT for a minimum spend of 1,999. Or you can add in a PVC cover for your planners for only 99 pesos using the code PVC99. And then if you wanted to get the BDJ disc bound with more discs, the metal discs that are originally 680 are just 350 now, or you can add in more of the plastic discs that used to be 300 for only 200 pesos. Or you can pair up a merch with your planner. So you can choose to complement or pair your planner with either a macrame, yung pangsabit ng vision stuff ninyo, the acrylic calendar na may ilaw, the tumbler, any of the Dare to Dream kit workbooks, the prompt cards, essentials notebooks, and the Quest Holo Medium for a total savings of 149 to 349 pesos. So you get a planner, you get a merch already in that bundle, or you can get 2 planners to get a free anniversary notebook. Just add the code FREENTBK upon checkout if you order 2 planners. And then finally, if 2 is not enough, get the bundle of 3 promo where you can choose any of either the BDJ Classic, the BDJ Limited Edition, the blue one, the Navi Journal, the Focus Journal, or the Everything is Possible Journal for only 1,599. Or if you want your 3 planners customized, that's going to be 1,799. And again, exclusively, 15 minutes na lang, exclusively during the lives only, okay? Buy a planner and get one free. So tonight, it's BOGO Focus 2023. Add 2 focus planners in your cart and put in that coupon code until 9 p.m. only. Ayan! So congratulations to the first 100 shoppers on Crazy About Paper who will be getting a beautiful gift from Wakol. And then if you missed that and you want to be one of the first 100 shoppers, who will win something, as in, win something for free, shop anything on crazyaboutpaper.com. Be the first 100 shopper naman starting midnight tonight, because our promo or giveaway for tomorrow will receive a 4-week diet transformation starter from Lace Strengths tomorrow. So be one of the first 100. Shop on crazyaboutpaper.com. Kahit starting midnight tonight, pwede na. Okay. Ayan. So will we be announcing our winners for our survey already? Yes. Are you ready? Sino kaya ang nanalo ng Dare to Love kit? Let's find out. Are we going to? Planner. Okay, who will win a planner tonight? Are we announcing that tonight or bukas na? Basta remember, participate in the survey, yung challenge question natin. Let's show that question. Are you shopping already, guys? Okay, so the winner of a free Dare to Love kit is, wait lang I'm waiting, baka mali yung masagot ko, ma-Miss Universe ako dito. But we will also be announcing, di ba, if you also sign up for the You Got This Summit, you also get a free planner. That's the point of the sign up. The winner for that, okay, who will get a planner of her choice is, sabihin ko na, Dar? Starts with a, sino ang mananalo ng libreng planner? Kasi dapat you are here, watching live. Yeah? Wait lang ha. Nagko-convene lang kami. Ayan, for the You Got This sign up promo, the winner of a free planner of choice is Isabel Bueta. Congratulations, Isabel! Andito ka ba? Mag-comment ka naman, mag-hi ka. Congratulations for winning a free planner of your choice. Please say hi in the comment section. Mako-forfeit ba? Kung wala na siya sa live. That's why you really have to stay to the end. Kung nag-sign up kayo for the You Got This Summit, you have to stay all the way to the end. Kasi kailangan andun ka to qualify kung ikaw yung nanalo sa raffle. Okay? Alright. We're waiting for Isabel to comment. Pili na tayo ng iba. Going. Isabel, don't forget to say hi. Comment here. If you are watching and you know Isabel, tell her she won a free planner of choice, but she has to show us that she's here. Okay? Again? Okay. Anyway, we have a lot of promos, a lot of giveaways, and a lot of prizes. So, stay tuned. Stay with us every day. Okay? Every day from 6:30 to 9 p.m. from September 26 to September 30 for our You Got This Dare to Dream Summit tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow naman, we will dare to rise beyond the limits. Okay, so tomorrow we will be talking about how you can jumpstart your career, how to thrive and rise above the ranks of the competitive work environment you're in with no other than the career guru himself, Mr. Jonathan Yabot. So I hope you're excited about that and for tomorrow's prizes and tomorrow's games. Okay? So again, we want to thank Wakol for sponsoring today's first 100 shopper giveaway on crazyaboutpaper.com. Grab the best deals and shop now on crazyaboutpaper.com. See you all tomorrow, same time, same channel. And don't forget, okay, to answer the Padlet, the survey, so that you get a chance to win a Dare to Dream kit and also to sign up for the You Got This Summit. Okay. Let's see. I want to see the comment section. Can we see? Excited na si Melody. Okay. Don't forget to sign up on the survey and the You Got This Summit. Ayan. Okay, finally. Okay. Ayan nga, na Miss Universe nga ako. The winner. Ito na, totoo na to. The winner of our Padlet promo is Isabel Bueta. And congratulations, Isabel, for winning this one. And our winner for the You Got This Sign Up promo, ito yung sa planner. Okay? Is Maria Baconado. Congratulations, Maria. Congrats. Are you here? Isabel, Maria, please say hi in the comment section. We hope you're excited to win your prizes. And to everyone else, excited na rin ba kayo to win a prize tomorrow? So make sure that you're watching our lives from start to finish so that you can win in the games. And then when we announce the winners, pag kayo yung naraffle, mananalo din kayo. Okay? And the first 100 who will shop on crazyaboutpaper.com starting midnight tonight will get something from Lay Strengths. I already mentioned it a while ago. It's the 4-week diet transformation starter from Lay Strengths. Starting midnight tonight, if you shop and you're one of the first 100, you will automatically get a 4-week diet transformation starter from Lay Strengths. Just as those who shopped earlier today got a gift from Wakol. Ayan. So what is included in the 4-week diet transformation starter? You get 4 weeks of a customized meal plan and a private group session with a nutrition coach. Ang sulit, di ba? Bibili ka na ng planner. Meron ka pang 4-week transformational starter kit from Lay Strengths. So make sure that you shop starting midnight tonight. And we still have 8 minutes left for our BOGO Focus 2023. Don't forget to add 2 of this in your cart before you put in the coupon BOGO Focus 2023. Ayan. So this is Focus. I'm going to show you the other planners. Wala, manggigiyang lang ako. These are our petite journals. So we have 2 designs, isang bright, isang dark. Ayan. And then this one also includes a gratitude page, your pathway to power here. Ayan. So it's really like your actual journal, but you can fit it in your pocket. That's a habit tracker. So white pages there. And then the PVC pocket over here. Ayan. And then the NAMI journal that now comes with fountain pen and watercolor friendly paper, still 100 GSM and Forest Stewardship certified, now undated. Okay? Baka sarap ng bagong planners. Ayan, and then this is the horizontal view, and then we are featuring here different wheels and different roads, yung mga masarap i-road trek. Ayan. And then, ano pa ba? And then our highly customizable, very reliable essential planner, creamy dotted pages. Okay, nasulatan na namin to. Ni Janos. Okay. Ayan. So it now also comes with the gratitude page and the usual, the pathway to power page. For your bullet journaling, Ayan. Ano pa ba? And finally, wala pala akong EIP. Let's show the EIP that everything is possible journal. We're particularly excited about this because every month of the Everything is Possible journal is embedded with a 432 hertz music that you can listen to when you scan the QR code. Ayan. And then, the BDJ. Ayan. So this one is the limited ed. I have this one. Of course, BDJ comes in 4 designs. For those who are new here, BDJ comes in 4 designs. We have the classic one, as in with Bella in front. And then, ayan, isn't she so pretty with the glitter and the gold lamp in front? And then you also have the discbound, the one that has a promo when you buy the discbound, pwede kang mag-add in ng discs. Mapapalitan mo yan or matatanggal mo, makakapaglagay ka ng pages. And the leather. Okay? So ito, what's inside your BDJ? It's a lot of inspiration, a lot of motivation, planning tools, guides, journal prompts. Okay? And your Ikigai, your special pages. This is now fountain proof and watercolor friendly, so wala halos bleed sa likod. That's also, ayan, that's why we have parang different smell. And of course, the coupons. We have coupons in the BDJ and the Navi Journal, so you get prizes all year. Next year also, you get discounts and promos from our partner lifestyle and food brands. Ayan, so don't forget, okay, that our planners are discounted this week only. As in, you will not be able to get the 2023 planners at these prices after this week. So this is the time to shop. Okay? And then what else? Any questions? Okay. What's also new here in the Perks of Abella is that we have, so aside from the coupons, but the coupons, some of them you can bring to the store. Some of them will have the QR codes at the back in case it's an online store where you can access this. What's also new here in the Perks of Abella is that not just are we giving you coupons for food, shopping, and lifestyle brands, we also have something for your health. So we have not 1, not 2, but 6. 6 voucher codes for Consulta MD. So if you download the app and you have here the voucher codes, secret muna, the voucher codes from Consulta MD, when you get your BDJ planner that comes with the Perks of Abella coupon booklet, you can get different kinds of consultations, pero kang group 150, which either includes a membership, voice consultations, video consultations, e-prescriptions. So the group 150, you have 6 codes for that. So kumbaga 6 chances of getting this group 150, which includes the 1-month membership, consultations, e-prescriptions, lab requests, for medical certificates. Di ba maraming ganyan ngayon yung requirements when you go to work or when you have to attend something and then you need a consultation. Ayan. And you also have mental health support. So you get to talk to a licensed psychologist, 24/7 video call, where you don't need appointments, so you can access their partner benefits. So may dalawa nun for the mental health consultations. Isn't it amazing? Yes? Okay. So, we'd like to thank our coupon partners. Thank you, Consulta MD. Thank you to our sponsors for the whole week. We'd like to thank Wacol for sponsoring today's 100 First Shopper giveaway. And then tomorrow, we have another set of 100 prizes from Lay Strengths. We'd also like to thank Fem, who is our partner for Wednesday's giveaway, Anytime Fitness, Red Mango, Cotex, and Consulta MD. Thank you so much for working with us and giving all of these benefits and perks to our Bella community. So guys, shop your planners now. As in now na. Last 2 minutes for the BOGO Focus 2023. Don't forget to check out, okay, your cards with 2 focus journals with the coupon code BOGO Focus 2023. Ay, na-limit na! Ubus na! Okay. Did you know that 5,000 Bellas will also get a Kotex free pack? That's why they're one of our partners. Amazing! Sobrang dami. My gosh, this year, grabe, ang daming giveaway ng planners. Guys, it's not just a planner. As in, it's I always say that it's not just empty pages. Your BDJ Power Planner, it's not just a life plan. It's your partner, it's your companion, it's your guide, it's your coach, it's your friend, it's your kumare, it's your sister. So, yeah. Okay! Ayan, so, it's almost 9 p.m. It's almost 9 p.m. Maraming salamat for staying with us tonight. Thank you, Gaki. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Rex. Thank you, Eric, for sharing with us your love and giving us ideas on how we can celebrate it and embark on a journey to love ourselves. We'd like to thank all of you for joining our games. Let's keep their energy, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Darian Bell will be saying hi to you at 12 noon, and then Chico and I will be playing some games with you at 6:30. So if you missed the videos a while ago, we will show that to you again. Thank you so much, Wakol, for the gifts that you've given our first 100 shoppers today. And tomorrow again, more prizes. And stay tuned for the video so that you can see again all our beautiful planners for the 2023 collection. Remember, guys, you got this. Don't forget to dare to dream.
I am speaks of me, here, right now. Yet it also whispers of where I began and how far I have come. I am is an expression of who I am becoming and where I am headed to. I am is a declaration of me. The 2023 Beldager Power Planner comes in 4 beautiful designs to suit your personality and packed with introspective monthly worksheets and pages inspired by the beautiful traits of each month's featured birth flower, 68 coupons from food, fashion, lifestyle, and essential care brands. The vertical weekly layout, monthly calendars, and special pages on creamy 100 GSM FS certified paper is now fountain pen and watercolor friendly. Take note of appointments, ideas, and be inspired to dream and plan for a life full of joy as BDJ guides you on how to set goals and journal your desires. Explore and express who you are as you see yourself clearly, beautifully with your BDJ Power Planner. The 2023 Navi Journal honors your life's journeys even the roadblocks, detours, and celebrates your highways by paying tribute to the image of the wheel. Showcasing the world's most memorable bike treks, train rides, and road trips, every monthly divider takes you on a breathtaking scenic road. As the world emerges from the shadows of the pandemic, Navi rekindles the flame of wanderlust within you and revs up your engine to seek out the roads less traveled. This handsome brown leather-covered journal not only comes with coupons from food and lifestyle brands, it now comes undated, so you can start on any month, any week, and journal or plan on creamy fountain pen and watercolor-friendly FS certified paper. Every winding road you take, just like your life journeys, potholes, and detours, the Navi Journal will be your guide, so you can set your goals and ride past the challenges along your way. This is your sign to take the ride of your life. A new year comes with a promise of new dreams. This 2023, the Everything is Possible journey is coming into alignment by tuning inwards and outwards. Each month of this year's Everything is Possible journal is embedded with music found in nature, tuned to 432 Hz sounds, a well-balanced frequency that provides great clarity that you can meditate on and help tune into your inner balance, ground yourself in your reality, and manifest your goals and plan for the many possibilities in your life this year. The EIP's Forest Stewardship Certified Creamy Paper is now fountain pen and watercolor friendly too. EIP's vertical weekly layout, monthly calendars, and special pages allow you space to take note of appointments, ideas, and inspire you to align to your most balanced frequency by walking you through your vision, help track your habits, practice gratitude, guide you on how to set goals, and journal your life's abundant opportunities. Listen and allow life to happen for you. The dragon's eye stands for the balance of love, power, and wisdom, an equilibrium in your life when you make the right choices. This 2023, the Focus Journal invites you to center, choose, commit, by walking you through your vision, guide you on how to set goals, and journal from your grounded center, help track your habits, practice gratitude, and so much more. Its monthly calendars and grid weekly layout give you space to plan, journal, or simply focus on small tasks or big projects. It also comes with a back pocket to keep everything in one place. With dedicated pages for monthly check-ins and journaling prompts, the Focus Journal also features crisp, high-quality, fountain pen-friendly FS certified paper. Take note of appointments, ideas, and be inspired to choose and commit to what matters most. Because life is full of choices, and finding inner peace is a personal choice. Power comes in all sizes. The 2023 Petite Planner is your pocket-sized, powerful companion. With two hard-to-miss designs to choose from, this planner packs a lot for its carry anywhere, anytime size. Used as a handy daily, weekly, and monthly scheduling tool, its PVC cover comes with a zipper and pockets to put in important notes, cards, or money. Just like our signature planners, set your year's vision with journaling, planning, and goal-setting guides, and easily create a gratitude practice and track your habits on the go. You can easily pull out your Petite Planner to plan for the small stuff and dream for the big things on the Petite Planner. Unleash your power. Give yourself the gift of a fresh, clean start. The Essentials Planner is a must-have whether you're a minimalist, or a maximalist? The classic and elegant gold stamping on its matte black craft cover and creamy dotted inside pages is the perfect backdrop for your gratitude lists, vision setting, year-long planning, schedule in your monthly appointments, weekly to-do lists, and daily tasks. Journal and plan with your Essentials Planner. Pour your heart out and create scrapbooks like a diary. Create bullet lists, grids for your projects, or maybe horizontal schedules just the way you want to. Your style, your way. It truly will be your most essential planner.